Okay, try to get the rest of this down before. I'm actually going today to get a massage with my wife. First massage I've ever had. I'm debating whether I should tell her that or not. We've been together for 20 years, and like we've never had one together, and I've always been able to make that not stick out to her, you know. Something for her not pay attention, even though she likes to go. Anyway, I'm gonna go give it out, try today, and see what that's like. I'm kind of excited about that. But so the way the project started was I had told myself the next time it feels like my medication becomes ineffective and doesn't work and everything feels like it kind of turns on, I'm just going to capture it, put it out there any way I can, see what comes back, and then try to put that together. It's the way I decided to do it. So that's what I started doing the next time, and just like clockwork, it came on. But then the only difference was I noticed because I was interacting so like much, it didn't kind of turn off, and it's just continued since. It like hasn't turned back. It's a very odd, because it doesn't hurt, nothing, like all my nerves feel like, odd way I feel healthier than I have in a long time. So, but anyway, so, and just to give you an example, like what I would do, like I would look into just like areas of my life, and try to put connections together, and then just put out videos to that I guess part of my world, It's like for Facebook, for instance, it was mostly friends and family back home where I grew up. So I put out all these videos of just all these connections I was making between me and that group of people. And I knew most of them would see it and be like, oh, wow, and freak out and just scroll right on past. And that was fine. I was fine with that. That wasn't what I was wanting to do. But I knew somehow a few people would interact with it. And when it was, and I did, so for a day I spent just putting out video after video through Facebook about these connections between me and people in this group of people. It's about 400 people that we all were mutually connected somehow. And then after, well, it was 2 days actually. And then after 2 days, I looked at it all together, and what I noticed was, I thought it was like 25, but people corrected me. I missed a couple people in the video, and it turned out to be 28 people. So 28 people interacted with one of these videos I put out to Facebook out of 400, 28 out of 400. And by interact, I mean they either direct messaged me, they liked, they commented, a couple even shared the video. Which I thought was pretty high, actually, 28, out of 400. But the interesting thing was when I went and looked at it, I discovered this on May 19th, I think it was, that those 28 people all had a birthday in the next 5 weeks, between now and the end of June. And my birthday is in June as well. And I thought that was pretty amazing, literally all 28 of the ones. I mean, because I had kept a list, like I still have all the messages and stuff, and the videos are even still up on Facebook, I think. So it's like you can see the ones that commented, and you look it up yourself, and like literally every single birthday is between May 19th and June 30th that interacted with one of those videos. Because I even put that in a video out too. Like, look, guys, here was the results of this. It didn't, I don't even know out of those 28 how many became subscribers to this. Maybe I might have got one or two. So that's a win, I guess. But they thought that sounded so crazy and out there somewhere. But it's all right there on my Facebook page. Like, literally, you can go through the birthdays, and it's all right there. It's all public, right there in front of it. But even putting it right there in front of someone, even telling them to look at it, they still don't. You'll get, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. How weird. How weird. Come on, man. How weird. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I hadn't talked to any of these people since, most of these people, like, first of all, I haven't interacted with my family in years, you know. I mean, and I have a huge family, but so I haven't interacted with this whole. The majority of the people on my Facebook page are people I either worked with years ago, related to, or friends with, you know, classmates, so on and so forth. So these are not people I interact with. Out of 400, maybe 10 of them on there are truly up to, you know, like what's going on in my life and stuff. Uh, so, and none of the 28 are in that 10. That was the other weird thing, you know. These were 28 people that I hadn't interacted with, majority of them with 20 plus years. They interact with this video for one reason or another, and we all have a birthday coming up in 5 weeks. I'm not saying that that's so. It was just a great connection that you would think would be enough of whatever it needs to be to make someone stop and go, oh man, that's interesting. Let me explore that. But no, that's not how it works. So if you go in with that expectation, it'll get you feelings hurt, that's for sure. But I did put it out there hoping, and it did connect more than anyone. The person that I think it connected to wasn't even someone I knew directly or was connected to directly. It was, you know, a mutual thing. And it actually turned out to be the mother of a friend of mine from childhood that connected with them in the way, that saw all of it, if that makes sense. And she ended up following my channel and reached out to me, and I hadn't spoken to her since I was, you know, like 12 years old. And I had only once, like I went to a birthday party at her daughter's 12th, I think it was her 12th or 13th birthday party, you know, when I was a kid. That's the only time I'd met this mom. But she saw the video because what it was, her daughter, whose birthday is coming up in June, she was one of the ones I forgot to give a shout out to on the June video, because there were so many of them. So she was just joking with me, haha, thanks for the shout out. So when I went back and looked at it, I was like, oh, that's interesting, because it was her mother that saw my video on her daughter's page because her daughter had commented on it, that made her mother reach out to me directly, talk to me for a few minutes, and then let me know that she had subscribed to the channel. She really loved the video. And so, hello. I know if you subscribe, so you'll see this. I don't want to put names and all that stuff out there because, you know, but it was very sweet, and it was touching to me, because after going through that whole experience on Facebook with so many friends and family, you're not looking for validation or nothing like that, you know, but you do put yourself out there for a reason. You're trying to get through somewhere, and it was. I got through in a way I never expected. I found out in a way. Because I just kind of knew that there was still more to that story. It wasn't done yet. It's just too many coincidences and whatever. So the fact that it was her daughter that figured out the June thing, and so you know, and so anyway, that it's been stuff like that, and there's so much more. But like I said, I'm going to try out this spa deal. So bye, YouTube.